project achievements, guys. This is going to be long. Well, I'm not going to try and make it long, but it was a long list. And let me tell you something, man. Going back and looking at it, I felt like I was reading like some old article from the past. I was like, wow, we did that. My God, that feels like 3 years ago, but it's really just been 3 months. So for people that are in here who are brand new to Manu and are listening in right now, um, this team has by far surpassed anything I have ever seen in this space. And I've been here for a decade. And, Hiroshi could attest to this as well. He's worked for many projects and he's always been following Manu because we talk every day. And he obviously sees what this team has been doing. So, so let's go. Let's get with it, man. Let's get with it, Hiroshi. There's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna go through it really quick, but like I said, for people who haven't been to a Manu space or a Manu community space, big ups to you guys for always doing that. Here is a list, a very long list of the achievements that this community and team have done so far. So here we go. Without further ado. All right, so exchanges, guys. Just a couple of them, guys. Just a couple. So listed and supported on MEXC Perpetual. We got listed on KuCoin, a top 10 exchange. BingX, Bitmart, LBank, KSEX, Poloniex, XT.com, WEEX, Bilexy, Bitconomy, and of course, one of our major ones, the other top 10, which is HTX. Amazing. And if you know anything about HTX, guys, just to give you a little brief breakdown, it was founded in 2013. It was Who Buy Global at one point, rebranded to HTX in 2023. 47 million worldwide servers, 160 plus countries, 700 plus cryptos, 1,000 trading pairs, 1,000 plus trading pairs, BTC, ETH, and altcoins. Volume is always top tier. If you go look at, CoinGecko gives the best stats. It is up there, guys, in that. It is very secure. It has very deep liquidity, fast trades, low slippage, ideal for pros, low fees, competitive spot future rates, VIP discounts up to 65%, 24-hour support. They have it all, guys. So that is a tier one for you. And we have it in Manu in 3 months, 3 months time, a little less than 3 months because we got it listed about, I think, last week, Hiroshi. So, I mean, it's very, very important to have these tier ones for more visibility. And of course, some of our tier two exchanges too. Big ups to them as well because we need them. They're in different areas of the world, and people trade in different ways. So, none of these exchanges that I've mentioned are low key to me. They are really good. And they've done their job. MEXC is a top Hiroshi. I don't know if you've seen MEXC is like a top three, top four now. It's
Yeah, I'm
which is
not
kind of
surprised.
which is kind of crazy, right? I mean, they're pretty smart the way they've been moving around a lot, and they've been getting a lot of volume, and they've been getting more expensive. So
Yeah, exactly. And it's a user friendly platform. It's funny because Prince and I we've obviously dabbled on different exchanges, and when we first started using MEXC, we're like, wow, this is almost like it's very similar to KuCoin, which is a really nice platform to use. It's like the user
they
interface
know
is
they
very
know we've been
similar.
involved with KuCoin, Hiroshi. They know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm just saying in
The
general,
community
like it's
knows.
just well, and KuCoin's a nice platform. It's not I don't
Mhm.
it's not necessarily the most accessible now, but it was a really nice looking UI, and MEXC is almost identical, or it was. So but as far as HTX, man, that's huge. I don't it can't be understated how big of an exchange that is. I mean, it's not just a tier one. It's global based. It's just so widespread. It's the exchange you want to be listed on, essentially. Everyone says Binance and Coinbase, and those are great and everything. But HTX is a hell of an accomplishment, and
And
it's getting a
Hiroshi,
lot of trading volume.
that's when Nero went to $2 billion market cap when they listed on HTX, which
Yes,
is
it is, and this is the
obviously
only other dog, the
this
only
is
other
the
meme
only
token.
other dog. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
And
of
that's why I love having Hiroshi on the show, guys, is because Hiroshi, reminds me of certain things that I may forget. So thank you for that, Hiroshi.
course, man. Yeah, no, it's a huge accomplishment, and it does seem like the same sort of movement is happening. And again, I'll be honest, and I've told Princess from the beginning, I don't love the Nero narrative, right? For me, I don't love it. It's just another dog that happens to be owned by the Doge, owner, right? That doesn't really have much significance. Manu is the most popular Shiba Inu in the world on TikTok, right? And it's unique. It's a black
And
Shiba
YouTube,
Inu.
Hiroshi, 12 million on YouTube.
Yeah, which is huge. So it's for me, it's such a greater narrative. I never liked the Nero narrative. I understand it, why some people would like it, but for me, it was something I never really took to. This, on the other hand, I've loved it from the beginning because it makes sense for this climate. It makes sense in general with Shiba Inus being the dog of crypto. That's the bottom line, right? The animal mascot, not just of Bitcoin, but of crypto, is the Shiba Inu. So it's not debatable. So when you think about Shiba Inus, there's only a handful of ones that are household names or notable, and of course, Manyu is at the top of the mountain. So it's everything's there that you want to see. In a meme token, you have the narrative, you have the community, you have the team, and they're all exceptional. So you guys are doing an amazing job as a community to make sure you're out there hustling. I mean, 24-hour spaces, Prince. That's insane. Like
That's
it's
our boy Human up there. Shout out Human, man.
well, yeah, man,
Human's a legend.
amazing.
Human's a legend. He did it multiple times too, not just
That
once.
that is the stuff of legends, man.
Yeah. If
That's
if you know
humbling.
anything about Hiroshi and I, we are 45 to an hour. we're already
Yeah, yeah,
past our threshold, and we haven't even gone through most of the achievements. We've gone through probably like 5% of the achievements right now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah,
But again, everyone has their own way, Hiroshi. Everyone has their own way.
exactly. Different styles.
We're
Yep,
not,
absolutely.
when it comes to certain other shows that you see on in crypto, some people like to fluff it, some people like to make it fun. For you and I think this show has been a little more fun today. Usually, when we go through the narrative, we go through the accomplishments, we go through it pretty quick, and then we take questions from the audience. But today, we're slowing it down a little bit and going through some stuff. We wanted to change it up a little bit and make it interesting. So, without further ado, again, Hirosh, I'm going to go through some other stuff. Community governance secured the Dow vote on HTX 76 approval rating. When we were before we got listed on HTX, we basically, as a meme coin, we were number two, but as a meme coin, we were number one. We won that HTX Dow, which was phenomenal. There was a lot of things that went to that, Hirosh. You had to buy HTX token to get votes, and this community killed it, man. We basically were the number one meme coin. There was another launch pad that was up there that was number one, but they kind of separated us, and we had all the HTX ambassadors behind us. So that was an amazing time for us. Another key partnership, guys, was the Sheeb team, and obviously special shout out to the to Xander's, Vet, Geo, Aya, and Ragnar. Amazing group of people, man. It's great to be in that round table and sitting down with them and learning from them and seeing what they saw when Sheeb launched. Having them on board, definitely paved the way, as we said, the Sheeb way. And they kind of, in a way, when a child grows up, or when an animal lets their cub go, it's kind of how we look at it now. Now, Hiroshi, we're looking at more as the Manyu way now. We took what we got from them, and they're still fully supporting us, which is amazing. So big ups to those guys as well, man. We appreciate all your help, and finally letting us free, and paving our own way. Xander's came in the space yesterday. He goes, "You guys are all legends, and setting a trend for yourselves right now." So he obviously knows where this thing is going. Influencer and KOL support, Hiroshi, obviously that's very important, and it's a critical moment in the project's life. Top tier endorsements from Whale Insider, Gandalf, Investorgram, Crypto Lord, Civilian, Ash, OD, Snow, Gems of Ra, Venom, Cryptic Maestro, Gandalf. Some of the celebrity KOLs like Matt Wallace. We had high profile buys. Andrew Tate invested a bag in Manyu, Hiroshi. I don't know if you knew about that, but the guy, he always talks about, his cigar bill is 100,000. But do you know how much Manu he actually purchased, Hiroshi? five
How much is it?
hundred dollars worth.
Really? Wow.
$500, man. Come on now. Come on now, Andrew.
Yeah.
Come on now, Andrew. You know. Okay, so YouTube and content creating, guys. But shout out to all those KOLs, man, that have been supporting us from the beginning. We appreciate your help as well. YouTube and content creators, guys. Strong backing from Crypto Marxist, Professor Crypto, Zach Humphreys, Jr. Cryptex, Crypto Georgie, Adam Shelton, Tyler Hill. Many of these guys were the OG Sheeb streamers who amplified, not only Sheeb's reach but now our reach. Our holder growth, guys, 31,000 plus holders and counting, targeting 32K imminently. Community building, guys, successfully launched 12 dedicated Telegram communities to foster our engagement. So we have different countries where we man those telegrams. Some of them have been very active, some of them have been quiet, but again, that's the Sheeb way, and now we've obviously made it into the Manyu way, and it's very, very important to have different communities that feel comfortable to get into some of these and talk about the project. Marketing and visibility wins for us. Trending on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko with supply verification. Manu Army officially formed. Shout out to Altcoin Daily. Props to Austin and Aaron Arnold. They're brothers behind Altcoin Daily. Thank you very much for calling us out that one time. We were featured in You Today articles, top swapped on Uniswap, Binance Square coverage, Ethereum verified, and Etherscan verified and Etherscan reputation verified. Even more safety behind it, Hiroshi. Onboarding normies via Flu's integration, community giveaways, donation, TikTok, IG campaigns. Expanded to multiple social media platforms, 100K burn in response to our burn initiative. Manu Meme Bop, which I spoke about that, Hiroshi, is very, very important to our guerrilla marketing, and it worked. Recognition from Vitalik. I think it's successful. Yes, we haven't really gotten a verification from him, but he did sell his tokens, so that's recognition to me, Hiroshi. If I could say more than myself.
Yeah, we all
Um,
know what happened on some of the other projects he sold the tokens, whether it be
sure.
Mudang or Nero and others. So we've seen them go parabolic. So
Yes, sir.
there's a significance there.
So high profile spaces and discussions that we've had. We've been featured on the Kid and Walt show, Sheba Breakfast, Mario Nafal, Binance Live. Even had a space, Hiroshi, which was a moment for me, man. Um, uh, the official Sheeb X account. That was a big feat for me. That was one of the biggest feats for me, man. Seeing the Sheeb account in there, they did not speak obviously, but it brought in a lot of people, and it was pretty amazing. I don't know if you know this, Hiroshi, but I actually got to speak to Richard Tang, and I actually asked him a question, the Binance CEO. I don't know if I ever discussed that with you,
No, man,
but
that's
I
awesome
did.
though. Yeah.
I did, man. I was on the Binance, and everyone's like, "You better show Manu." I'm like, "I can't. I can't do that. I can't do that." So some of the important stuff we've done so far, guys: legal protections, secured IP trademarks and copyrights for Manu, name, logo, identity, US, EU levels. This landmark achievement locks us into Web 2 legitimacy. So obviously there's so many things else we could do outside of crypto, guys. We could create a toy, a plush toy, whatever. We could do so many things, t-shirts. This team owns that, which is pretty, we own that, guys. Let's say it that way. We own this, which is pretty remarkable as a community. Platform development, fully deployed Manu.fund. Obviously, if you know pump fund, guys, now there's a Manu.fund on Ethereum. There's a pump fund on Ethereum, and it's called Manu.fund. We bridged over to Binance Smart Chain BSC for broader access. We also bridged over via wormhole to Base, and we're just going to keep continuing to expand as much as we can for more presence. Um, Transparency updates, fully updated and verified on, well, I did say that already. Etherscan for maximum trust. Yeah, we did that. Sorry for mentioning that again. Wallet integrations supported in major DeFi wallets: KuCoin, OKX, Binance, and BitGet. Trending momentum, guys. At one point, we were gaining traction on. We had trending on BitGet wallet, Crypto.com wallet, and Phantom wallet. Tech partnerships. This is very important, Hiroshi, and maybe you could get into this a little bit because you're a very techie guy. We got a partnership with Chainlink. They tweeted us. So now we're basically Manu's integrated into Chainlink for enhanced Oracle functionality. What do you think of that, man?
Well, I
With
mean,
the
that's huge. Chainlinks is one of the most important projects in cryptocurrency, and will be for the future, because it's because of what they're doing with oracles, because of their, having that integration is just massive. It's crypto doesn't reach its potential without oracles, without Chainlink specifically. So to have a partnership like that with the number one utility project, essentially, or the number one project in that realm, is huge. I mean, it was really huge. I don't think there's any other meme tokens that I can think of that have that sort of partnership with a blue chip. Um, you
I think
know,
it's because I think because we're a utility too now, Hiroshi. We have
right?
Manu.fun.
Yeah,
This. When we first started with this project, Hiroshi, how does the dev know that this is going to be the biggest thing in crypto? Right? You got to believe in your heart that it started as a meme coin, and then it just blew up, and this dev team and it just said, you know what, this is a major catalyst. Let's keep building on this. Let's keep growing
right.
this remarkable product here. And they did, man, and they did, and they continue to deliver, man. We have a roadmap to Hiroshi, and they've been going step by step. Some of them they skipped, some of them were, they were supposed to be done next year, and they got it done this year. So again, the team has been delivering over and over again. Going
And
through some other stuff. Yeah,
Prince,
go ahead.
I just wanted to mention, like, I mean, you look at Bonk, for instance, right? It started as a meme token, and then they just evolved, and now and became the whole ecosystem with
Yeah, like
their
after four
platform.
years, right?
Yeah,
Like
it
after
took
4
some
years.
time, right? But and this is doing. I mean, this is lightning speed,
three
right?
months
Yeah, it's
3 months.
insane. It's insane, and Manu is so much. It's become so much more than the meme token, and like you said, that opens the doors to things like partnership with Chainlink, and just mass adoption and interest from people even outside of the meme space. And these people are big. I'm not talking about just whales, but they're big people in the space and even in institutions. So and Bonk has received that type of response to what they've been doing. Pump Fund's another one. They have their token, but they were never a meme, so it's a little bit different. This has more. This has a bigger reach in terms of the appeal beyond just it has the meme appeal, but it also has that appeal of to tech people, the people that like utility, the people that that are looking for something that is a meme and more, and this has all that. So you're kind of like I'm thinking about Bonk when you were talking about some of this stuff, and obviously we see where that's sitting right now, and this is some similarities there.
Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. It's amazing. I never thought we would get a partnership with Chainlink. I don't think I've ever, been a part of a project that partnered up with a top 20, project, which is pretty astounding. And obviously, Hiroshi went through everything. It is very important in this ecosystem. Chainlink still has a place in this crypto space, and you will see at one point. And Hiroshi, I believe Chainlink at some point or another will be not the second or maybe not the second, but maybe the third or the fourth to reach a $1 trillion valuation. I do believe that in
Yeah,
my
it'll be in
heart.
the top. It'll be in the top. Certainly the top 10.
They're too
Most likely
important.
the top
They're too
six or
important.
seven. Yeah, yeah, for sure. And there's nobody else that's doing what they do to compete with them. There's other projects that are trying to, but then no, the Chainlink's the one. And virtually every major project has some integration, and we work with them in some capacity. It's including Coinbase, so they're big, big as it gets. So yeah, I think that there's always going to be you're not just going to have one type of project in the top 10, right? You need certain ones to make the whole crypto space work. You have Bitcoin as a store of value, you have Ethereum as the smart contract platform, you have, Chainlink as the Oracle, utility platform, and then you have also like um
Your favorite,
XRP even as something the
not
bank
XR,
can use, for instance.
H bar. That's your favorite.
Well, look, whether H bar, XRP, XLM, just there's going to be one that banks are gonna, use to, as a medium to move fiat
Hmm.
around, basically. So it could be any of the above. Right now, banks are using all of the above. Some banks use use those each. So, it'll be interesting to see what the chosen sort of chosen one is. XRP Army is very strong. Obviously, they're maniacs, and but we'll see how that all shapes up. But at the end of the day, I think the smart bets are always going to be for the foreseeable future Bitcoin and Ethereum, and Solana to a lesser degree.
Of
But
course.
that's sort of that's how I see it anyway. And there's always going to be, like I say, other projects that come up. We see this new sort of hype around these perpetual um, projects and You know, which again, there's a place for that too. You know, there's a place for that type of project also. But even with the stable coin thing project with its name's eluding me, the one that Peter Thiel backs. Um,
I don't know. That's your realm, Hiroshi. Come on. And by
no,
the way,
no, yeah,
it's great to have you on. It's great to have you on again, man. I feel like I'm at home when you're up here, man. And you've been doing an awesome freaking job, man, helping me out. Let me tell you guys something about Hiroshi, man. Just before he talks here, Hiroshi has taught me a lot in this space. Even though he tells me, no, you taught yourself. Hiroshi has been the catalyst to Prince. So if you guys love Prince and who I am and what I've done here, Hiroshi was the reason for it. And I appreciate you, man, and I love you, dude. You
I
know that.
appreciate you, man. I love you too, brother. No, it's I mean, no, we've been in the trenches together for 5 years now. I mean, literally every day. There was times that Prince and I would talk for 10 straight hours in any given day. And you know, it's been a
Take that,
journey.
human. 10 straight hours, human. Take that.
Well, yeah, but you know, just with each other though. I don't know. It's a little different when you have a whole community. So he's still doing something we have yet to do. But with that
Yeah.
said, I think I took a little bit of a hiatus, a little bit of brain rot, you know, but
Just a little bit. I
a
think I
little
need
bit.
it soon.
So but anyway, needless to say, it means a lot to me, Prince, to have that you have me here and to be with this community that I really have a lot of respect for, and you know, for me, after having been off for 4 or 5 months, probably actually maybe a half a year at this point, really, off the mic, and
You're
this
back.
is, I'm back. I'm happy to be back, and you guys made this real special for me. So I know it. I know what when you see history in the making, I'm seeing that with Manyu, and just to be a part of it, even for this moment, is huge. And there, I will be on future spaces. You know, if you have me, I'd love to be there because I definitely want to continue to support in any way I can.
Absolutely, man. So, just going through some things, guys. Obviously, the team had promised that, if we didn't hit $100 million market cap before the end of last month, they were going to do a 180K buyback and burn. Well, we did not make. Unfortunately, we did not make 100 mil, but we will at some point. You know how hard the market is now, but they will be doing. They will be executing that 180K buyback and burn, not in a single session, in increments. And you could check that wallet out. Obviously, Zerxile, he posted about it. So you could take a look at that. If anybody doesn't know about that and is new to Manu, there will be slow buyback and burns with the 180K. One of the other things we did, Hiroshi, here, is that we partnered with Zbeck, and I know you and I have
Go
worked
way
with
back with
Zbeck
them.
before.
Yeah.
So, just a couple things about Zbeck. Obviously, is a Zbeck debit card. You take your tokens, you put it on their platform, and boom, you got this little debit card, and you could go shopping with it. There's a Zbeck Silver, Zbeck Black, Zbeck Carbon. The availability, some of these supported assets. I could just give you a couple major tokens on BNB, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Polygon, Tron, CoreDAO. It also includes Manu now, Bonk, and Mog. The availability, obviously, global acceptance of Visa and Mastercard available in UK, 26 EU countries, US, and expanding to Latin America, Asia, 50K plus monthly users. The fees are pretty low, Hirosh. 0 to 1% transaction fees. What can you use it on? Everything. Your coffee, your Dunkin' Donuts coffee, Hirosh, your groceries, your dining out, online shopping, anywhere MasterCard and Visa is accepted. You can travel with it, international flights, hotels. You know where I'm getting at with that. But yeah, so very exciting times with Man U guys. This team has done so much. And before we get into the happy birthday stuff, because I know everyone wants to win that $500 giveaway. There's only going to be one, and this is the deal, Hiroshi. I know a lot of people up here. I can name you these guys. Some of them I text. Some of them I talk to on the phone. Some of them know who Prince is in real life. So I'm going to have you decide who wins this giveaway. So there's no, like, hey man, let's split this $500 over here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
man, it's a lot of pressure. So basically, Prince, what you're telling me is that on my first day on these spaces, I'm gonna be hated by a lot of people out the gate.
probably, but I'd be
I'm
more
up for the
hated
task.
if I
It's
get
all
to
right.
pick a friend, and I can't do that.
I
I
can't let
can't.
that happen to you. I got your back, brother. I
No.
got
All right.
you.
Good. Good.
But
Good.
guys, I will be fair. as I can be, and just put your best foot forward. I'm sure everyone's gonna sound just wonderful, and yeah, I'm excited for that.
Why not? And you know what? At the end of the day, Hiroshi, I think I'm going to start it up. I think I'm going to start off. I'm not going to win any money, but I'm going to do a little rendition of my happy birthday, Hiroshi. I know you don't want to hear it, but you could shut the mic down for a little bit,
Yeah, I
but
might have to do that, but I think we
let me
should
get
go ahead and
let
do
me
it.
get a
Let's
sip of
hear it. Let's hear it.
mm, let me get a sip of my pineapple juice over here. Okay, so let me see. Let me just mute this for a second. Got it. I got it. I got it. It's not going to be that great, but here we go, guys. Hey, team, you better be listening. I want another $500 for this. Okay, so if you're listening, I want 500. But I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But here we go. Okay, Ape, I know you're going to love this. Tommy, you guys are going to kill me on this. Alpha, I see you guys in there. Here we go. Human. All right. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Menu. Happy birthday to you.
All right, I can't. We can't do the clap thing. I was gonna say I can't control that.